A nation on the brink. The year is 1793. France is drowning in blood. The revolution, once a beacon of hope, has descended into madness. The guillotine's blade falls relentlessly in Paris, while on the coasts, a nightmare unfolds. Toulon, France's greatest naval fortress, has been handed to the enemy. Not just any enemy, but a coalition of Britain, Spain, and royalist traitors. If they hold Toulon, they can strangle the revolution in its cradle. Paris is in panic. The Committee of Public Safety sends generals, seasoned, decorated men to retake the city. One after another, they fail. The British fleet dominates the harbor, their cannons mocking French pride. The revolution's fate hangs by a thread. Then he arrives. A short, thin, 24-year-old artillery captain, with a Corsican accent so thick, the other officers sneer when he speaks. His name, Napoleon Bonaparte. No one knows it yet, but history is about to pivot on this moment. But he has two weapons, a mind sharper than a bayonet and a rage to prove himself. Napoleon shouldn't even be here. He's broke, his family name means nothing, and his fellow officers despise him. While the generals debate yet another frontal assault, Napoleon does something radical. He studies the map. For days, he stalks the hills around Toulon, a small, fortified hill called Le Gué. One general snorts, "We need battleships, not a child's scribbles." The British have fortified it with cannons. Their mistake. "Take this," he tells the War Council, slamming his finger on the map, "and Toulon is yours." Cannonballs shatter the earth. Smoke chokes the air. He scrambles up, covered in mud and blood, screaming orders. The room erupts in laughter, but refuses to stop. Dragging himself forward, he rallies his men. But in the shadows, one man watches intently. Augustin Robespierre, brother of the infamous Maximilian. He sees something in this furious young captain. "Try it." Robespierre says, "The gamble is set." The harbor burns, a funeral pyre for their hopes. December 17, 1793. A freezing wind howls as Napoleon's men creep toward Les Galettes. At midnight, hell erupts. The same mind that outwitted empires will rewrite the rules of war. Newspapers dub him the savior of French artillery, positioned by Napoleon himself, rains fire. British ships respond, their broadsides lighting the sky. Napoleon's horse is blown apart beneath him by a direct hit. Then disaster. A British bayonet charge. A blade slashes Napoleon's thigh. He collapses. Napoleon would say, "My true glory wasn't winning 40 battles. But Toulon, that's when I knew I could shape fate." One more push for France. At dawn, through the smoke, a cry rings out. "Les Galettes." The British admiral, realizing the trap, shouts the order. abandon Toulon. As the British flee, by noon, the tricolor flag flies over to Napoleon, a captain just weeks before, is now a brigadier general at 24. But this is only the beginning. The same ambition that took Toulon will soon take Europe. And it all started here with a nobody-defiant gamble on a freezing December night. The shadow of destiny. Years later, as emperor, and shape it he did. But that is another story.
If this story fascinated you, hit like and subscribe for more untold history full of suspense and power. Comment below. Which Napoleon battle should we cover next?